Okay, Bob, Dave, this is actually, I guess it would be part three, because we made part one was 39 minutes, and I thought that was too long, so I took part one and I made it part one and part two, each part being about 20 minutes long. This is the remainder of the conversation, which is also about 20 minutes long. So I guess we're going to make this into a three-part series. Um, but this is just for you, so you can see how it goes, and we'll discuss what you want to take out of it and things like that. And we're going to leave it at that. And we're just going to go ahead and make this a YouTube video so I can get it out to you, and you can look it over, and you can show it to somebody if you want. This is the actual footage. This is the raw footage before we put together a package for the training that we're doing, just in case you happen to run across this years down the road and you're wondering, what the heck is this mess? Well, we just arrived at this. You can see the bags under my eyes because I haven't slept. That's how excited I am about what's going on. And at this point, I just want to get it down so I have it recorded. And we're going to go back to it later and edit it. Here we go.
This is going to do nothing but expand the mind and business of not only myself, but everyone that I show this to, everyone that I share this with, everyone that I share this with. It's just going to blow their minds, Bob.
Now look, he's saying people say they make hundreds and thousands a day. Is this true? So watch what I'm going to say. Well, not every day. However, in the last 2.5 weeks as example, one I signed is in India, other in Pakistan. Together those two cells were 3625 625 on new client sales. One was 2,000 because he signed up only with Costa Rica. Then I, in following 2 weeks, got 3 of his pass ups of Costa Rica. Not bad, eh? Other in signed blogging to 15K. Even the ride around the sun once a year isn't free.
He's funny.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's good to have a sense of humor. But you want to show them how to make money,
Exactly.
or how you could make money.
Mhm.
So I gave it a breakdown. So it was a Costa Rica sale was only $500, and the other sale was a blogging through 15K. So 1625 was 2125 with the actual sales. However, the guy who I signed in Costa Rica, all the people he brought aboard, all got to Costa Rica because that's all he got, or he wanted to get, and so his pass-ups came to me, and I got 3 pass-ups of then Costa Rica. So all of a sudden I got $1,500 more. Not bad at all. In fact, it's great. As how did we get started?
Absolutely. I knew it was coming. I'm so
See?
glad that I'm recording
And
this.
did I say, would you like to join me? Or why don't we do this? Or please, only $25, and what, I'll show you this, and I'll show you that. I didn't have to say any of the fucking shit.
Right, right. But what about, he said, and why would you help him? You didn't even answer that.
Right, because I'm showing these numbers, and I'm giving him the wow factor, and he's forgetting all the stuff that he might otherwise ask.
The blocks that he has, the things that
Right,
stop
because
him
he's
from.
got. I put these
Right.
blinders on him now. He sees the $2,000 I made off the one guy, and the 1625 I made off the other guy, and that's in the last 2.5 weeks.
Of course, and that's what he wants. That's what we're all trying to achieve.
Right, you know. And I didn't even show him, but this other program, which Infinity Downline, which is okay.
Well, answer him. How do we get started?
Well, here is how we get started. Or you get started with me. My methods use a very unique
There we go.
traffic system that I have tied to a particular funnel offer that works and converts greatly.
Absolutely. It's the most
I don't like that. Very effectively.
very effectively. It is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I'm just overjoyed. That's why I'm here.
This is how we get started. He had said, go on. I didn't even read that, So, again, he's giving me affirmative action. He's giving me affirmative action. Not like, well, I'll think about it. If it's going to be an offer that's going to cost me money, I don't want, Okay.
Affirmative.
So, I want to get at least 3 positive responses before I start telling him really about the thing. So, I could either now show him a video or I could talk about it.
Okay.
What do you think I should do? What would you do?
At this point, he's ready. I would give him the link.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay. So if you want, I can give you my link to the offer. By the way, NEN, because I'm trying to do this for a reason, and I'll say why in a second. How many of the products do you have? So I'm trying to stay off the price for a moment, and I want him to come back and tell me either that he's got the blogging and or Inner Circle and the Costa Rica to whatever level he has, which will teach me a little bit more, and also the fact that I'm not giving him the link right away may also subliminally sits in with him going, well, shit, I've asked him a couple times already, and he's still telling me, well, I wonder why.
Sure. It's all so simple and it works so well.
But you see, I don't have to beat people up.
Yeah. And he is interested because he's standing there waiting for your response.
Yeah. I mean, you had said, you had asked me if it shows when they read it or not, and that's what this is right down here. So.
Yep. And
that's what's so good about Facebook. I mean, because a lot of people use solo ads, and I described solo ads to you earlier. But a solo ad or email, you send out an email, you wait for a response, they get back to you, you're not there when the email comes in. A few hours later, next day, you get the email, you send it back, and then so back and forth, you could spend 3-4 days or even a week and a half before you guys finally get together. And the points that you were trying to make to them are all lost. And so you got to start over again. Here, I get people live right here. I have got to the 15K. Okay. Great. And how long have you been in EN?
2 months. I think he said 2 months or a little earlier.
Yeah, I know you had said that, but I hadn't seen where he had said that. So, but we'll see. 2 months, yeah. So he did say it because that's why he had it. Okay. Let's get you my link. By the way, when you join my team, I will set you up with my methods. I am curious, though, how many groups are you membered in here on Facebook? What answer will he give? I asked him how many groups he's in on Facebook.
Yes. He is going to tell you that he is in 20 groups.
And if he does tell you, say 20, then that's a lot higher than typical.
Is it?
Most people are under 5.
Okay. Right. I can't
Because
wait.
even if he says 20, 20 would be a good number to say, because I'm going to come back and say, well, by the way, I'm in 1,200 groups, and in case you forgot, but you should remember that.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, of those 1,200 groups, 15 of those groups have 1 to 4 million members per group. This is why I get seen by millions daily, and why I'm able to get so many leads, because that's only 15 of the groups that I'm in.
Right. I noticed as we're talking on the side, the different groups that you're in, the pages that are coming, the posts that are going through.
Yeah, well, over here you're saying.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when the mass posting goes out, all of a sudden it goes do all up through here,
Mm-hmm. All right. He saw your response.
Yep. Like, I haven't sent any post out myself for the last hour and a half. My last one went out an hour and 20 minutes ago.
How often do you post?
A minimum of 3 times a day, but now I typically do 5-6 times a day, and sometimes I do as many as 10. I've joined around 25 or 30 groups. Okay. Okay. Well, that of course can be better. I am in 1,200 groups. However, 15 of those groups each have 1 to 4 million people per group. This is how I get crazy, massive traffic.
In caps.
And
Crazy massive.
in joining me and my team, I will give you after only 5 minutes 280 plus groups to join, as well as the many other methods I use. Sound good? Even though he asked me 5 minutes ago to join, I want to make sure I get all these, and since I got you on watching what I'm doing as well, so that you get a better clues to what I'm doing here.
I appreciate that. And
normally I don't go to the second link, because normally I go and I show him the other link, but he's all hyped up already, so I don't need to show him the 6-minute video. And even though this has a 2-minute video on it, we don't care about that, because he's just saying he's going to join.
Right.
So.
Right. I appreciate the extra effort that you're giving for the people that will be watching this in the future, and the people that
I do this all for training, because again, if I can do what I do and other people can't, what does that say? Well, it says I know what I'm doing, fine, but it doesn't mean that is going to be able to translate to you or anyone else that you bring on. By everyone learning what's going on here, then everyone can bring themselves up.
Absolutely.
And if I had 500 people on my team,
I
and
love it.
each of those 500, which of course I don't have 500 people, but if I had 500 people on the team, and each of those 500 people had 500 people on the team, we still wouldn't put a scratch on Facebook.
That's right. That's right. We wouldn't put a scratch on it.
And that's
Exactly.
why I don't mind going over all the things that I'm doing here, because
Right.
I know.
Right. This is, and it's so wonderful that you give this away to people. I mean, this is worth a fortune, as you well know.
Yes, I do know. But again, it does make sense to be greedy.
Right. Right. So I want to incorporate the things that I've come up with. I really want us to form an alliance here so we can just help as many people as we possibly can. I mean, I want to reach millions of people. I want to help everyone that's willing to accept the help.
Well, that's exactly what I'm trying to do, and I'd be fine for that.
Absolutely. I have the the page I was telling you about that I put together with the 31 different links to where people can post to classified ads absolutely free. I want to give
This guy
that
here,
away.
see this guy Peter?
Yeah.
He joined me not too long ago, not even a week ago. He's in Greece.
Oh, okay.
He's the guy that wanted to start doing solo airs. I'm like, so I gave him a link and all that, but I was like, you're not ready for that yet. Get more sales first.
Right. Right. Yeah. See, he's posting.
And he's posting. He's
Yes.
definitely posting. So
Yes. He's doing his thing. He's definitely doing his thing.
okay, Neelick, where are you? You didn't.
Excuse me. And something in my throat keeps me coughing and clearing my throat. It's been going on for a couple of weeks, and trying to out exercise it, make it go away. That solves all my health issues. Exercising. That and
Well,
that.
here's another
Yeah.
thing I found too. When you exercise a lot,
Hmm.
I was getting They told me I had bronchitis, but I don't think I had bronchitis. Uh, because that's something you're not supposed to be able to get rid of anyway.
Right.
I was having all these issues with bronchitis for a while. If it was too hot, of course you feel very hot. If it was too cold, you feel too cold, and all this other BS. My body wasn't acclimating to the differences in the temperatures and this, that, and the other. As I started exercising a lot, I found that my body was very easily able to acclimate to the changes in the temperature all the time now,
Absolutely.
and my immune system became much more active and working again.
Absolutely.
Where the
Absolutely.
lack of exercise, it had it just about shut down almost.
Absolutely. We are both living proof of that. I injected insulin 5 times daily,
Oh
just
yeah, there you go.
for
It's
more than a year, and I don't do that anymore. As a direct result of exercising, and of course, a smart diet. But
okay. Finally, he saw it.
yeah, oh yeah, he saw it. He's very interested. He's already told you 2 or 3 times. You just kind of dragging him along.
Yeah, as soon as
Yeah,
he says one thing now, I'm just gonna go click post,
yeah,
click paste, and boom, and say, okay, now I'll walk you through the sign up process.
right, right, right. Too good.
Too good.
Here we go. Absolutely, because it is too good. He's a smart man. He recognizes it for what it is. You know.
Okay. And E.
How would you benefit out of it? He asks.
Okay. I will walk you through.
You see his question?
What's that?
You see his question he posted after you posted the link?
Oh, well, how would you benefit out of it?
Hmm.
How do I benefit out of his signing with me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'll answer that.
Yeah, because he's very
Uh,
skeptical. He asked earlier something along those same lines too. So he's
okay, I'll get to him. I will walk you through the process now, since we both are on. I will
excuse me.
benefit simply from a small sale. However, I look to try and help others. I was in EN some 5 months before my first sale. due to lack of training and sponsor never around.
Absolutely, sponsors are huge.
Therefore, I decided to be different. Simple as that. Okay, well, go to my link. I don't even have to look up the directions anymore. I do so many sales, I just see it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Go to link,
But you
click
follow this every time.
join, then enter needed info, then with your new screen name and password, sign on, then scroll to bottom of page to blue lettered sentences saying start payment process. Click it, then again scroll bottom, it says